Hello everyone and welcome to today's sessions, and today we will learn a new concept called throws. So last day we already learned the concept of throw where it will use for your own exceptions creations, right? And today we will learn throws. Now there are two perspectives. One is handling exceptions and one is suppress the exceptions. So the handling exceptions we already learned using try catch block. We basically handle any type of exceptions. But if you don't want to handle any exceptions but you want to declare that, so that case we generally use throws. So just jump to this example and try to understand with some story. Okay, so here you can see I have created a quick calculations class which is again in the same package com.demo.exep. Okay, and here I have created a simple method where I am taking two parameter a and b of integer type, and this method name is, let's say, get div result. Represent division, so get divisions result. Okay, and you can see under a result integer variable I am simply dividing a divided by 2, that is basically my two parameter, and simply printing this here. Okay, now if you check the next class under the same package, I have created another class called quick calculation testing. This is basically calling this method from this class, or to test this method from this class. I have created another class with main method, and here I have simply created an instance of the previous class where I have given the calculations logic under this get div result. Okay, so for this class I have created an instance under this quick calculation testing class. Okay, and under main method. So this is my instance. Okay, so once I have created this inst instance, now using this instance I am trying to call the method get div result of quick calculations class. Okay, now I have passed two value 20 and 5. Definitely it will go to this method and calculate the result 20 by 5, and that is nothing but 4, and it will print the result. Your result is equal to whatever the result is come, let's say 4. So if I go to this class here, if I try to run this, definitely it will print first that result, and the next statement I have given that testing done. Okay, so let's try to run this. So if you run this, you can see first time I am getting the result that is coming from this method, and then the next statement is testing done, that is nothing but this statement. So this is simple and straightforward, right? Now understand some story point of view. Let's say this class is created by me. Okay, so I am giving this class is created by me, that is Arun. Okay, now while testing this one, let's say some tester basically testing this method, or some other one who basically want to use your quick calculations method, so they are basically using it. Okay, so let's say its name is Deepak. Okay, now let's say Deepak don't like Arun. Okay, and anyhow he try to down him. So what Deepak is trying to check that, yes, this is okay, but let me put it 0. Okay, so if it's a 20 and 0, definitely it will go to here and it will try to calculate 20 divided by 0, and 20 divided by 0 is definitely an abnormal situation, right? So what Deepak basically try to pass two value which is actually not expected, that is basically 20 and 0, and run this. So once he run this, he gets some error, arithmetic exceptions error, and this is coming from actually the quick calculations Java line number 5. So what is this? That is basically created by Arun, and this is my line number 5. So here Deepak actually getting some error on this line which is actually created by Arun. So Deepak now blame Arun that what you have done. Okay, so this calculations method or logic is not working. Then once Arun received this message, Arun is frustrated and go to his class and check everything he is done, or did properly, right? A divided by 2, and when it's coming this way, it's giving the message. Now Arun think I have to do something so that nobody can blame me, right? So then Arun make a hint or a declarations that you can use my method, but there could be a chance of this type of exceptions. So better once you try to use my method like this way, you have to handle that exceptions. And Arun simply do one thing, that is basically declare or giving a hint of this method, and use a throws keyword and simply give that boss anyone, if you want to access my method there could be chance of arithmetic exception. Okay, so better when you try to access my method, this method, try to handle that one, otherwise there could be chance of this type of exception. So that's mean now if Deepak run this and get the error, so this is basically Deepak fault, because Arun already declare or define or giving a hint that my method can give you a exception, there could be a chance. Okay, so better you try to handle that one. And how to handle that one, that we already learned, right? So we simply use a try catch block here. Let's say try, and under this try block we will try to use this one, because we know that for this method, while calling this method, Arun already give a hint that there could be a chance of arithmetic exceptions, right? So better make it under try block and under catch. Okay, try to use this type of exception that I already given an hint. So we have to use these exceptions here, and let make it like ex. And now you can put your message as you want. So you can simply give a message something like exception, and then just print the exception message, that is nothing but ex dot get message, right? So use ex dot get message. So now Deepak is also happy and Arun is also happy. So now once Deepak run this, so he will basically get that exceptions under this catch block, and rest of the line automatically execute, because Deepak already handled the exceptions, and that is already declare or giving a hint by Arun. Okay, like using this throws keyword. Okay, so now hope you will understand when we actually use this throws keyword. So throws keyword always used to declare or suppress the exceptions, but it is not handling any exception. So if you want to suppress your exceptions, give a hint, give a declarations of your exceptions, so you can use this type of throws keyword, and then the exceptions you are expecting. And in your block, if you expect some other exception, then you can simply use that type of exceptions using some comma separator. Let's say I want some null pointer exceptions. Okay, so you can simply make a comma separator or give a null pointer exceptions. Okay, so for this case this is not required, so let me remove this one. But you can create multiple exceptions here using a comma separated value, and definitely you have to use this type of throws keyword. So now you can understand what is actually the keyword meaning throws. Now if you go to any interview, you will definitely face a interview question something like, what is the difference between throws and throw? So throw we already learned in our last class, that is basically used to create your own exceptions, and here throws keyword is used to declare or giving a hint of your exceptions or suppress the exceptions, but it is not handling any exception. So hope you understand the concept and try to explore it as much as possible. Thank you.
I believe this video has helped you to understand about the topic. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, click on the bell notifications and select all so that you don't miss any video from this channel.